Hey everybody, it's me, Mike. I'm finally getting back to the guitar webisode thing that I wanted to do, featuring a guitar out of the collection that I've used on an album or that I use live. I know it's been a while since I did the last one. This next one is going to be about the other guitar that you've probably seen more often than not, either in the videos or on stage, and it's my Gibson Les Paul. On the records, you've heard it on Redemption and Superstition from the second album. You've also heard it on all the singles that we've released, including Dying All Alone and Swing Me. So this is a 2008 Gibson Les Paul Traditional. The Les Paul Traditional was designed to kind of replicate the old school Les Pauls from the 50s. It's got a big, thick baseball bat type of neck, mahogany body, and a maple cap with a little bit of flame to it. It is weight relieved, meaning they've drilled holes in it at the factory to kind of take some of the weight off. I was a little annoyed with that when I specifically asked the sales guy at Guitar Center if this was a weight relieved model when I bought it. And of course he's like, no man, it's a solid body. Turns out Gibson hasn't made a solid body guitar without weight relief since 1980. Thanks, Guitar Center guy. I have modified it like I do with most of my stuff, even though this is one of the few store-bought guitars that I have. I believe I have like I have 3 store-bought guitars, 2 electrics and 1 acoustic. And this is the 3rd store-bought guitar that I actually have. All my other guitars I've built myself. One of the big modifications I put on were better tuners. I replaced the original stock ones. These are Grovers. I replaced the knobs with traditional knobs, styled more after the 1950s Les Pauls. For pickups, I got a Seymour Duncan 59 in the neck. I like the Alnico 5 magnet. It provides a little bit tighter, more crisp note articulation, while still giving me a nice tone in this neck position. Now for the bridge pickup, I got marketed and I'm not unhappy with it. I bought a Seymour Duncan Jimmy Page Les Paul pickup designed to simulate pickup in his #1 Les Paul. It is a little different than the others that I have. I really like it. I think it really gives some real bottom end, some big ballsy crunch. You can always tell live when I go from my black and white guitar to this guitar, the huge difference in tone. Electronically, I haven't changed anything out. It's still basically the same guitar that came stock from the factory. Cosmetically, what I've done was I took a rubbing cloth and I rubbed down the guitar. I'm not really big on shiny, glossy guitars. I wanted to rub this down to kind of take the gloss off. And then, of course, I have my youngest daughter's handprints up here in the corner. She put those on there, I think, when she was about 5 years old. I also replaced this stop bar tailpiece with an aluminum one, which is more traditional, going back to the original Les Paul tailpieces that they made in the 50s. And finally, I replaced the truss rod cover with an engraved truss rod cover with the name of my youngest daughter, the same one who put her handprints here. That's it. This is the Les Paul. That's the 2nd installment of my guitar webisode series. Thanks for tuning in on the webisode. I really appreciate you guys being interested in my stuff.